Bienvenidos una vez más al canal, este escritorio el que te habla y estamos con nuestra amiga Smarty. Hi Smarty, how are you? How's everything?
Oh, I'm well. It's great to be here today. We are gradually moving the vibe from X to TikTok, so which is really impressive, which simply means we are getting the TikTok community flared, right? Thank you once again, CryptoView, for having me. Yeah, I'm Smarty behind the camera or behind the speaker. Yeah, I'm the founder of Street Furniture Initiative, an initiative raising the flag of the Flare networks in Nigeria, and our mantra stands for listening, interacting, and onboarding. We believe that to make onboarding easier for people, they should be able to convert, they should be opportune to interact, and that makes onboarding easier. So in a nutshell, that is what Street Furniture is about. And thank you once again, CryptoView, for having Street Furniture here.
No, thank you for coming. And yes, well, one thing that I do is unite communities. Okay, I start communities. I sometimes I help build the communities. Sometimes these communities are already built, and I just try to join them together. So I start back in 2000, late 2015, early 2016 with Ethereum mining. And then I say, you know what? My Spanish community is missing all this, And then I found out about XRP. And back in 2009, late 2019, 2020, I found out about Flare. And I was very excited because for so long, I couldn't, I couldn't do anything with my XRPs. So when I found out about Flare, I was excited because finally I can do something with my XRPs. My XRP can provide me liquidity or yield in somehow. And that's when it was a click for me since day one, and I participate since the beginning with Flare and trying to teach the community about it.
All right. Thank you so much, CryptoView, for sharing your journey with us. I must say it's been an amazing journey for you. And I like the specific statements you made regarding XRP. Now you can put your XRP to work and earn yield, right? It has been one of the goals of the Flare networks to give DeFi to access that don't have the capacity or ability to run smart contracts. And right now that stands, and with the launch of FXRP, it's obvious that the Flare networks actually have the ability to give voices to idle blockchain or idle tokens. Now with lots of news surrounded by FXRP, it's obvious that right now FXRP is on a high side when it comes to DeFi. Right now, XRP is no longer the dominant token we used to know, right? The utilities attached is just high, and more are still on the way. And if you're hearing about Flare for the first time, I can see what is on the screen. What is Flare? I don't know if I should go ahead and say one or two about the Flare networks.
Please,
can I go ahead?
Please be my guest. Yes.
All right, thank you so much. If you are hearing about the Flare networks for the first time, you might be curious. Okay, Flare, what exactly is Flare? Sometimes a lot of people don't know that the Flare networks is actually a layer one blockchain. Sometimes they see it as a normal protocol, right? Which is not true. The Flare network is actually a blockchain, and it is a layer one blockchain. And we all know what a layer one block, the capacity of a layer one blockchain, right? The layer one blockchain has the capacity to stand on its own and dominate, right? So the Flare network is a layer one blockchain. Yeah, it's a layer one blockchain. That is one of the features of the Flare networks. And another thing that makes the Flare networks exceptional is it is EVM compatible. Now we all know the meaning of EVM. Ethereum virtual machine, and
Yes.
being an EVM compatible chain, it simply means it speaks the language of Ethereum, and the language of Ethereum is what? Solidity. So that makes it easier for developers that already understand the language of Ethereum, which is solidity, to build on Flare. They don't need to start learning a different language or start learning language that is different from solidity. There are different kinds of languages, and to be honest, based on experience from developers, some said it's quite difficult to start learning a different language, especially if you are familiar with a specific one. So if you are a builder, it's high time you start building in the Flare ecosystem, because the language the Flare network speaks, it's solidity, and it is a common language, right? And another thing you should know about the Flare network is it has two oracles. Yes, it has oracles, and if you're hearing about oracles for the first time, I will use a simple analogy to explain what oracle is about. Or this is the common analogy I always use, and I always put it this way. I always say the blockchain is like our mobile phone, right? And for us to do a lot of activities using our mobile phone, such as making calls, we have to have data or airtime. Right now, we are on a live stream using our phones. Now, our phone is like a blockchain, but had it been we didn't subscribe to a specific network provider, won't have been able to access TikTok live stream right now. So the network provider we subscribe to, which is in form of data or airtime, is what we call oracle. So the oracle is what connects us here on TikTok with our phone, and also gives us the opportunity to connect with other people that are not on our phones. I don't know if you guys are getting me. That is what an oracle is about in a simplified form, right? Now, the Flare network has two unique oracles. We have the Flare data connector, and we have the Flare time series oracles. Yes, I will take my time to explain what the oracles are about in a simplified form. Yeah, I don't like using technical terms because I feel everybody's not technically inclined. So we should speak the language the people understand, right? So
Yeah.
what exactly is Flare data FDC? Flare data connector gives the blockchain, yeah, the opportunity to connect with Web 2, right? Now, although we keep saying, oh, Web 3, or the blockchains and all of that, the truth is Web 2 data, or yeah, Web 2 data is still very important. And if we are trying to incorporate the blockchain into our day-to-day life or into Web 2 system, there should be a link. There should be a linkage between Web 2 and Web 3. And that is what FDC does. FDC gives you the opportunity to connect from Web 3 to Web 2. All right, and obviously with the way the internet is evolving, a lot of people want to incorporate the blockchain, incorporate the web 3 tools into their businesses, into their Web 2 dApps or their Web 2 systems, right? So the Flare data connector, just as the name implies, it connects. Yes, it gives you the opportunity, it gives the blockchain the opportunity to connect from Web 2 to Web 3, from Web 3 to Web 2. All right, so the FDC bridges that gap. That is what FDC is about in a nutshell. And also it gives you the opportunity to access other blockchains. Yes, it crosses the bridge, or it's the bridge that connects you with other blockchains. All right, so that is what FDC is about. So you can see the importance of FDC, the Flare data connector. And another oracle of the Flare network is FTSO, and it stands for Flare time series oracle. Now, when we talk about prices, the FDC has the capacity to handle accurate market prices, and that is why we have lots of data providers. Now, those data providers, what happens? They go out of their way. Yes, let me use that word. I'm not using technical terms, guys. They go out of their way to get accurate market prices. Now, what happens once they bring those market prices? The system evaluates and sort out the accurate one. All right. So those accurate market prices enables dApps, to use accurate market prices into their system. So that is one of the importance of the FTSO, the Flare time series oracle. Price feeds, it enables accurate price feeds and data. All right. I hope we're together, guys. I don't know if anybody have any question at this point, or do you check the chat if there's any question based on
I,
what we said so far?
I'm been checking, but I'm very going forward to tell my community all that you mentioned was. But for normies, which we love your show, we love your show for normies. I simplify things for them, and I just tell them, listen, Hugo Filion back in the days, he says he combined three blockchains in one. He got the fast and the cheap of XRP. Okay, he got the times the smart contracts from Ethereum, and then he got the oracles from Avalanche. That's how he got the idea, and he made technically a super token, that we call Flare now. So I explain to them that way, and they get it. And when we go to the part of delegating, then I'm explaining the FTSOs and all those technical stuff. But you do it, you do it so naturally, and it came out so good. That's why your flair for normies is amazing.
Thank you.
Yes. So let's talk a little bit about the communities. We got you right here in the map on Flair communities. Then we got Flair Colombia recently added to the map, and we got all these other communities there. I have an idea. When I went to Colombia, I met, okay, the angels from Binance. Okay, I met the angels from Binance, and I was telling them, me and Flair Colombia, we were telling them about Flair. They had no idea what Flair was. No idea. They didn't know what it was. So I was there in Colombia personally. We were educating two of the 500 angels about it. And this revelation came to me, and I said, you know what? I already helped form four communities, no? Like I helped not form two of them, and two of them that were already formed, but I helped them get together, okay? And I say, why we don't have like a Flair ambassador program to help these communities, not in a monetary way, I'm not talking about that, but give them support or information. Maybe have these meetups in down there in South America. What they do, what this community for the Flair Angels do, they go to South America, Central America, and teach them how to use the Binance website, how to do DeFi, how to do all those things. And I say, wow, why we don't do the same to Flair? We have little conventions in universities everywhere, and then I found that you do that in Africa, and I'm like, this is perfect. This is exactly what I want. I want to make communities education, not only have a meetup where we're gonna drink and have a party. That Latin people, they love that, but that's not what we want. What we want is teach them how to open a wallet, how to interact with the protocol. Like right now we're gonna have a Flair event. We're gonna have a Flair event in Colombia in April. It's gonna come out of my pocket, and my community also being donated a lot. We already have the food. We already have of about 12,000 flares that we're gonna give to people, brand new people, that we're gonna open their wallets, give them flare, help them go through everything. How to stake, how to farm. It's gonna be very interactive, no alcohol, nothing, just helping the community. And the first one is gonna be in April. May. In May is gonna be in Colombia, Pereira. We did one in Orlando, where we teach people. We drink coffee. I made all the merchandise out of my pocket. I didn't collect any money from it. I give it to the people. We sit down with around 40 people. We teach them about the community. We have a DJ Joker down there that he was part of it. He asked questions. We interact with them, because that's the purpose of this. We want to educate. Like, we have the same mentality as you have. So soon I'm helping create Flair Venezuela. That's the country that I born. That's where I come from. So I already have few people that I'm talking to. They already know Flair. They're already using it in Venezuela, so I'm helping them forming this community because I think Flair is global. Look at the look at the American map. There is nothing, just Flair Colombia, nothing else. We need, well, soon it's going to be Costa Rica there. We got Flair Costa Rica down there. Hello to my friend Flair Costa Rica. He took the initiative to make this community possible because he got inspired by what we're doing. What we're doing. What you do, what I do is unite communities, like I put right here. You see, Smarty uniting communities, and that's what we should do. We should go out there and tell what Flair is, and that's the best thing we can do. We do, no? What do you think, Smarty?
Yeah, I honestly agree with you, and I would like to say a very big thank you to you, CryptoView, for preaching the word of Flair to different region. Now you are not just restricted to your state or your region alone. You are trying to get communities together to know about Flair, and not just know about Flair, to understand what Flair is about and start building the Flair ecosystem. I specifically admire one of the statements you made regarding, oh, it's okay to drink, to vibe around as communities at events, but the most important thing is what, getting those people to actually understand the Flair networks, and which is what, education, right? And just as you mentioned, yeah, it's bit by bit. Yes, it's bit by bit. The Flair networks cannot spread all over the word overnight. It requires you and I to spread the word. Yes, it requires you and I to spread the word. And if you are listening to this live stream, or you're on this live stream, and you observe that there is no Flair community in your region, why not take it up? Yes, take it up.
Be a leader. Be a leader. Be a leader.
Be a leader. Thank you. Be a leader, take it up and start preaching the Flair networks. But it's important you first of all understand the network. Yeah, you can't give what you don't have. All right. So you taking your time to understand how the network works. You taking your time to navigate through the network. It will create a path for you, a clear path for you to make impact in your region. Yes, just as CryptoView mentioned, the Flair network is global. Yeah, it is global. So you can take the lead. You can take the initiative. You don't even need to set the camera. You don't need to be so visible, just like the way we are on stream, on live stream right now. No, you don't have to do that. Just pick your phone up. You can get your friends together. Oh, this is what is going on in the Flair ecosystem. Oh, look at what's the problem. Look at the problems the Flair network has been able to solve for other blockchains. Yes, I actually like the specific vision of the Flair networks to help blockchains that don't have smart contracts or assets that cannot exploit DeFi, the ability to exploit DeFi. That is huge, because there are lots of blockchains that don't have oracles. They don't have the capacity to exploit DeFi. That is huge, right? And I bet a lot of people in the Web3 space don't even know that there are blockchains that can do that for them. Yeah, and let's talk about the XRP holders. I believe there are a couple of XRP holders right now that have their XRP right in their wallet. It's just there. It's not doing anything. Probably they're waiting for the bull run before they can take profits, or before before the value of their coin increases. But it's not supposed to be like that, in the sense that now they can put their XRP to work. And FXRP, if you're hearing about FXRP for the first time, FXRP is not replacing XRP. FXRP is just a one-on-one representation of XRP. So it's not representing it, it's not taking it off the chart. No, it's not. It's adding more utility to the normal XRP So as somebody that holds XRP, or that knows somebody that holds XRP, you can let the person know that, oh, something is happening in the Flair ecosystem, or this is what the Flair ecosystem is doing for the XRP community. And so far, lots of utilities has been added to FXRP. Just yesterday, FXRP went live on Base. You know what that means? And we all know Base to be one of the fastest DeFi community, right? That is currently growing, and it is growing on a rapid rate, or at a rapid rate. We all know that. That's huge. That's utility. And a few weeks ago, FSRP went live on Ethereum. That is tapping into the Ethereum liquidity, right? So you that is in your region, and you know that nobody is talking about the Flair networks in your region, why not take the lead? Yes, take up the lead and start preaching the word. I totally agree with you, CryptoView. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I will tell you. I will tell you a little bit, if you don't mind, about what my story and what happened. Back when I was. Oh, I think we lost her. I think we lost her. Okay. We lost Flair Nigeria. Let's see if we can get Smarty back. She got disconnected. Okay. I think she come back. There you go. We got it again. Okay, we got you back. Okay, so let me tell you a little
Yeah,
bit.
I'm back. I'm back.
Let me tell you a little bit about my story. What happened is, I was, like I told you, I was mining Ethereum. Okay, I start mining just to help my family in South America. Okay, in Venezuela. So the money that I was mining, I was giving it to them. But I was mining Ethereum, and Ethereum was very expensive to transfer. Like, for me to transfer the money that I was mining to my family, it was a whole meal or more. Like 3 or 4 days worth of food that I was leaving in the Ethereum blockchain just to transfer it. So I found out XRP, and it was cheaper for me transfer from Ethereum to XRP and send the XRP to Venezuela so they can get a little more money out of it. Now, for like since 2016 to 2024, 26, because it just came out right now, I couldn't do nothing with my XRP, just sitting there, like holding, getting a little bit, sending to my family, anything. But now I can create yield out of the XRP. That yield in Flare, I can send it to my family and not even waste my XRP, help my family. Hey, of course, I do a lot of giveaways. I don't know if you know, but we're going to have, at the end of the show, we're going to have a marble race with your community where I'm going to give away 1,000 flares. This channel already give away over 45,000 flares to the community. We open new wallets. Not only me, there is a lot of people who donate their flair to make that possible. And I had to say that we got many people like Money Talk, like Camila, like Teriyaki. We got a lot of people here that donate and say, CryptoView, do your marble race, give money, give flair to the community, because we love the project. We love what you do. And that's what I do. I like to give. I don't ask. Like, you never see. Well, I never. I know I received a grant with the first Flare community that I helped build, and I didn't receive a dime out of it, because that's not my mojo. My mojo is help the community, not take from the community. Soon we're gonna have an event that is in Crypto Latin Fest. Okay, it's Crypto Latin Fest. We're gonna have an event there where we're gonna be meeting with people from Colombia. It's the biggest event in Colombia, in Bogota. It's about 6,000 people. The booth itself, the booth where we're gonna have the display, it costs $7,000. I'm trying to get the money together to have Flair Colombia having a booth on the community of Crypto Latin Fest. I already spoke to the people from Crypto Latin Fest to separate the booth for me. So I'm putting the money together to have Flair, the word of Flair, through Flair Colombia, because I cannot use the Flair brand unless Flair let me, and educate people. We don't sell it. We don't sell courses. We don't sell nothing. We everything do for free. Like we do every Monday. We do tutorials, free tutorials with the wallet, with the Bifrost wallet and the Salmon wallet, and we answer questions from the community live every Monday on Twitter. We do tutorials. So we want to go over there and do the same thing in this big event, the biggest in South America. Like I say, over 6,000 people are gonna be there, and I'm doing my best to get a little booth over there. And that's the next thing that we're gonna do. I'm gonna go talk to a university in Guatemala, and I'm gonna use Flair as an example when I talk about DeFi. And I'm gonna be also, we got Fico from Colombia, who is the owner of Flair Colombia, that he's gonna be talking in schools and everything on his region down in Colombia. And the main thing is educate, bring people in. But in order for us to bring that people in, Venezuela, Colombia, Uruguay, Paraguay, all these countries down there in South America, they need Binance. That's why we have a stand. We're doing right now. What we do is we do a flare. If you go to my TikTok, to my X, you see right here we have a form and we have like a tutorial the Crypto Colombia did for us how to apply. It's only one step, and four, and you have to fill up these four spaces just saying, listen, we love Flare. We Flare, the symbol. You have the name and your email from Binance, and just send it. This is what Sarah was saying yesterday. We have to go and tell them we need this technology. We want it. Can we have it? Back in 2020, when Flair and Hugo Filion says, like, you guys want the snapshot with your XRPs on the exchanges, go and ask them. Listen, Coinbase, can you participate in this airdrop? Listen, all the XRP army was emailing all the exchanges and wallets because we didn't want to move our XRPs out of where we had it. So we say, let's email the wallets, let's email the exchanges, and it happened. You know what happened, people? Flare was one of the biggest airdrop and snapshot in history. More than 51 exchanges and wallets participate because we emailed them that we wanted. We activate the XRP army to do that. So we can do the flare igniter. That's how I call them, the flare igniters. We can be ambassadors of this, and we can do this and tell our wallets, let's do the smart wallets. I want a smart wallet. Tangent, we want a smart wallet. Treasure, we want a smart wallet. Binance, we want Flare. Whatever exchange you use, email them, tell them. It works. Let me tell you, it works. Because even Binance, that doesn't have the Flare token, participate in the airdrop. Because what happened, we start pulling up our XRP out of the exchange. They don't like that. They don't like that. So we have a say. We have a tool. And if you want to participate, just if you have Binance, go to my X or Flare Colombia X and fill up the form. We give you a tutorial there how to do it. It's pretty simple. Pretty simple. So that's what I do, Miss Street Flare, Miss. Sorry, Smarty. I'm gonna call you Smarty. I like Smarty.
It's fine. It's fine. Thank you so much, Crypto View. At this point, let's push the Flare networks to Binance. Yes, let's let Binance know that we need Flare on the exchange. So we are quite much on the live stream. Let's push it. Let's push it, right? Thank you so much, Crypto View, and a big shout out to Fico. You mentioned Fico. He'll be doing something in his region soon. Thank you so much for preaching the Flare networks in your region, and I honestly appreciate you making education the top priority in your dictionary. Yes, you prioritize education, and which is one of the best way to actually onboard people to the Web3 space and to the Flare networks. Not just, oh, come buy meme coin, oh, come meet this, come meet that. It gets people confused. But ability for you to actually make them understand what a chain is about, what the Flare network is about, goes a long way. It helps them stay away from rock pours, stay away from scam zones and all of that. And it also enhances them towards make their own research. Impressively, there are lots of protocols in the Flare networks. Yes, lots of them. And as for the event you guys have coming up, I would have loved to be in Colombia. Honestly, I would have loved to come over there, but let's see how it goes.
Well,
and I have no doubt.
You should go to this one. This one is the biggest one. It's going to be on the 27th and 28th of August. so you have a lot of time. And this is the one that I want to put the boot on it. Is the Crypto Latin Fest. I think Flair never participate on a festival so big as this one. This is as big as the Bitcoin conference in Miami, but in Bogota, in Colombia. And it's gonna be over six. Last year was 7,000 people. This year they expect more people. That's why I want to put my booth there with Flair Colombia and have Flair big, because not even them, when I contact them to get the proposals, and when I met them in person in Colombia, they say, I don't know what Flair is. And then I start telling them about Flair. Now the guy, the one of the organizers of the event, the person that I'm talking to, he's telling me like, dude, I'm reading about this Flair thing. It's no joke. These people are serious. I'm like, yeah, they're serious. Hugo, the problem is Flair is not Hugo and Flair is not like they do a lot of commercials. They're not there promoting their token. They're concentrated on building and building. So us, the community, we the community are the ones who have to go out there, tweet, have tutorials, tell about gospel about the Flair ecosystem. If we want our community to shine and flourish, we have to be out there doing the job. They're not going to do it. They're building. They're concentrating and building, protecting, making the environment safe for us. But we have to do our part. We have to bring the word out there of what Flair is.
That is very true. That is true. Thank you so much, Crypto View. That event is obviously going to be huge, and I'm not surprised that some people don't really know much about Flare networks yet. It's understandable, right? And just as you mentioned, it is our duty as the community to spread the word or to spread the gospel of the Flare networks, and that is what we are doing right now. And I'm encouraging every one of us here to spread the Flare networks in our respective region. If you have a friend that is in the Web3 space that have never heard about the Flare networks, let the person know that the Flare networks is the golden network. Yes, and it is a blockchain. Yeah, just as I mentioned before, some people do classify it as a main protocol, which is not true. It is a proper blockchain, and it is a layer 1 blockchain at that. So thank you so much, Crypto View, once again for pushing the word. Yeah, in your region, you are amazing. I must say, you are an amazing person. Yeah, we are prioritizing education, and yes, by this time next year, the FlareNet community will be flooded, and we will have more communities join the current communities in the Flare ecosystem right now. So thank you once again. I don't know if we can get Fito on board.
We're gonna have.
I'd like to hear from him.
Can we have few questions from the community? I know some people have questions that they want to ask you up here, so I'm gonna bring 2 people up. They already like online to talk to ask you. So the first one, of course, is Fito, that he wants to say hello to you. And let me invite a couple of person. This is the beauty. This is why I love Twitter the most. What is Fito? Fito, where are you? Fito, where are you, Fito? I don't know. Well, let me see if he come out. Okay, we got John Canada. He's gonna ask you a question. Yes, John, we hear you.
Hi, CryptoView. How you doing? How you doing, Smarty? How have you been?
Hi. It's great to have you here, man.
Smarty. Hey, it's Marty. It's Marty. It's Marty. Yeah. Thank you for being here with us.
So yes, let's start with John Canada. What is the question?
Fito, you can go first. You can go first.
Okay, let's go Fito first then.
Hey, it's Marty. Did you?
Hi.
Anyone from your community? Hey, any? Can you see anyone from your community right now in this live? Or no? Yes, no. How about X? In X, there is people from.
Yeah, I saw a couple of them on TikTok. Yeah, I just checked the number of viewers here, and I spotted some of my community members. This is the first time. This is actually the first time we are joining the live stream. Yes, for the Street Manager accounts. So some of them are actually here.
Okay.
Nice. I like that. I like that they're supporting you and supporting my mentor. Did you know, Smarty, that CryptoView is my mentor?
Yes, at this point, he's my mentor too, because I'm learning a lot from him.
we all learn a lot from him, of course. Yes, he's my mentor. There is another mentor. I only have two mentors in my life right now. Well, there is three. One of my my coach, my life coach, which I know I'm not going to name, but my mentor CryptoView and my mentor Money Talk. Money Talk. Smarty, I have a question for you. When did you start here on digital assets or crypto, and why did you got your attention from Flare Networks?
All right. Thank you so much for that question. And I actually shared my story with the Flair Spider community a few days ago. Yeah, and I'm going to share it with us here. I actually joined the Web3 space in 2022. Yeah, a couple of years ago. And I started as a community manager. I was managing communities. I was never a content creator from the onset. So it was last year I discovered the Flare Networks, joining the space. Yes, joining the Flare Networks. It just happened actually. I had just finished my exams and I came to the Web3 space again. Yeah, I took some break from Web3 due to exams. Then I came back and I saw the popular info file all over the TL. I was quite confused. Info file was quite boring for me. Up to this moment I never participated in any info file. So I discovered that my friends joined the Flare Networks. Oh, they were talking about the Flare Networks on the TL. So I said, okay, how about I check what this Flare Networks is about? So I took my time to learn. Yeah, I started learning about the Flare Networks and I was documenting my learning processes on Earth. I remember I would say, oh, day one of learning about oracles in the Flare Networks, I would post it. Yeah, that was how I started my journey. Now, while I was learning, because I'm quite close, I have a couple of folks that are in the Web3 space around me. I interacted with them. I interviewed them. Oh, what do you think about the Flare Networks? Have you ever heard the Flare Networks before? About 90% of them said no, they've never heard about the Flare Networks, unlike the other popular blockchains such as Solana, Ethereum. Those ones are quite popular. Yeah, and 10% said, oh, that network. Oh, it's for developers. Oh, it's for developers. It's for technically inclined people, right? Then while I was learning, I was enjoying the process. Then I asked, okay, this is not just for developers. Although the Flare Networks are make sure that developers were equipped with tools to build in the ecosystem. But on the other hand, there are other aspects of the Flare Networks that is actually amazing. And I must say, I actually got to understand the oracles in the Web3 space through the Flare Networks. I got to understand the importance of oracles, yes, in the Web3 space through the Flare Networks. So that was how I started. So when I discovered that about 90% of my friends were hearing about they have never heard about the Flare Networks, and 10% said they've heard, but it's too technical. I said, okay, how about I come up with onboarding series? How about I take my time to educate people, to onboard people? And that was where the vision Street Flare Nigeria started. That was how it started. I hit the streets. Yeah, I said, okay, now that 90% of the people around me don't even know or have never heard about the Flare Networks before, that simply means majority of the people in my region might have never heard about the Flare Networks before. And funny enough, there are lots of misconceptions about Web3. Oh, a lot of people feel, oh, the Web3 space is too technical, it's not for them, or it's a scam zone due to the way or the process they were onboarded, right? So I hit the streets with the vision already, Street Flare Nigeria. A lot of people, they didn't know that, oh, it was about the Flare Networks. I was trying to onboard people to the Flare Networks because they've never heard, right? So I hit the streets one day with my friend, asked people, oh, what do you think about the Web3 space in general? I was specific about the Web3 space, and I got a couple of responses, and that helped me structured ways I could educate them, right? So I started hitting the streets, sometimes with cameras, some other times without camera. So because I was living within the school environment, evening time or whenever I'm free, I can step out or talk to people. Oh, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? So I made it so interactive, and I discovered that interactions help people to understand things more. Whenever you interact with somebody or you try to ask for someone's view about a specific subject, it's helped them open their mind and tell you what they feel about that thing, and you in return, you are opportune, or yeah, you're opportune to educate the person about that specific subject. So that was how I started educating people. Then bit by bit, yeah, while I was educating people, I started with the basics of Web3, because you can't get to the top of a ladder if you don't start from step one. So I started from the basics. I started from step one. Yeah, I honestly didn't want to push people up without them knowing the basics, right? So that was how I started. And then the Vision Flair for Normie series came. I said, okay, why not start creating specific series for normies? Yes, specifically for normies. Since, oh, a lot of people are quite afraid of the Web3 space because of the technicality, because of the technical terms. Yes, honestly, some of the terms in the Web3 space are quite technical. And if you're not careful, you might even get confused at some point, right? So that was how I started with the Flair for Normie series, taking it bit by bit. And so far, we released 17 episodes, and we are still dishing up more and more and more. And yeah, why we started the initiative, we are able to host the first meetup in Nigeria in my campus. Yes, in my school, University of Benin. We had the first meetup. We had over 148 attendees, excluding the team, excluding the volunteers, and it was a huge event, and a lot of people had amazing moments, and it was impressively, it was a dinner setting kind of event. We wanted to make sure that, or we made sure that a lot of people felt included. There was this interactive section. Oh, your opportunity to say your mind. Oh, what do you think about this thing? And the feedback we got from the attendees actually, wowed us. Ooh, a lot of people were like, oh, they were hearing about the Flair networks for the first time. We gave it a team, Flair Up Uniben. Yeah, the name of the school is Uniben, and Flair, yeah, Flair Up Uniben. So a lot of people were actually flared up that day. And this year we plan to take a tour around universities. Yes, Crypto View is also doing that in his region, which I'm also excited about.
Exactly.
So we are taking a tour around universities in Nigeria. So yeah, that's how we started. And I must not fail to talk about the support from the Flair ecosystem. Since we started this Street Flair Nigeria initiative, the support from them has been amazing. They
That's
support, they always support. So a big
that's
shout out to
great,
the Flair
Smarty.
team and the Flair
Ama-
Foundation in general. So that was how we started.
Thank you. Amazing,
Yeah, amazing. This
really
is incredible.
amazing. But there is a situation that really frustrates us a lot, and I want to hear from you how you overcome that. That when you try to educate people on blockchain, crypto, crypto and digital assets, they look at you like you're crazy or you are from out of this world, something like that. Like that. How you overcome when the people look at you like you're weird, guys?
That's an amazing question, right? Now, when if you start talking about the crypto word, or you start using crypto terms to a normal human, the person find it so weird. Oh, the person will be like, what exactly are you talking about? What kind of language are you speaking? And that is where simple language comes in. Yeah, although there are big terms in the Web3 space or in the crypto world at large, the truth is those terms can be simplified. If you are able to use what that person that is not uh, 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 that does not know much about Web3, if you're able to use a term he or she understands to explain a term in the Web3 space, the person will easily understand what you are talking about. Now, I remember going to the market to use the market analogy. Yes, I literally went to the market to use the market analogy to explain what FTSO is about. Now, while I was moving around, yeah, if you can still check the video, I think it was episode 7 or episode 6 of the Flair Economy series. While I was moving around, the people that were watching the video were like, what is going on? Yeah, what exactly is this girl doing? Why is she moving around? Why is she pricing different, taking note of price of tomatoes, at the market? Oh, why is she interacting with people? I simply use that analogy to explain what FTSO is about, because the people, they already understand prices. They understand what it means to price different market goods or goods, yeah, in general. So because I was able to use the language they understand, yeah, they could really, oh, they saw they understood the definition of FTSO, in a more simplified way. So ability for you to speak the terms they understand matters a lot. Yeah, although we are trying to onboard people to Web3 space, oh, everybody's talking, oh, let's onboard education first, but yeah, but it is important to use the language they understand. If they don't understand English, please don't use English for them. If they don't understand Spanish, don't use Spanish for them. Yeah, speak the language they understand. And if you're able to speak the language they understand, they will definitely follow your steps. Yes. And the
That's
video
why
I
we're here.
recently yeah, right now the video I recently released regarding staking, I literally went to a nearby farm, yeah, in my region. Yeah, I went there, not just to shoot content. I actually use that analogy to help people understand what staking is about. Oh, if you can understand the mechanism of normal farming, yes, the normal farming we know, you should be able to understand staking. Yes, it makes it easier for people to understand what you are trying to explain. So using a simplified language goes a long way. Yeah. I don't know if I've been able to answer your question,
Thank you
Fito.
so much, Smari.
Oh, you
Thank
did.
you so much.
And you give
Listen,
him a
I
master,
can
and you
have
give him
you.
a master class.
I can have you here the whole afternoon shooting you questions, Smari. But I'm gonna let my friends here in the panel to ask you some. Hey, Smari, really, thank you so much. And let me tell you something. I'm gonna thank this community for the support that they have shown you today. Really, thank you very much, community, because this is very important. And Smari is a great person. Thank you, Smari, to being here. I'm gonna be down in the chat, and I hope to have you here soon again. Of course.
Yes.
All right.
There is
Thank you
things that
so much, Fito.
there is things that I really cannot believe, Smari. We start to interact. Remember, like 2 months ago, I think so, in the Sarah's group, and and I couldn't believe right now that you're here with us talking in this beautiful chat here with you. It's amazing, Smari. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you
Uh,
too.
okay, before we get John Canada, stay tuned. The people from Smarty, the Crypto View family or community, we're gonna give away to the Smarty community 1,000 flares. The way that we do best, which is marble race. So stay tuned because after John Canada
Woohoo!
And Flair Costa
Yep.
Rica, we're gonna have
It's a
this
pleasure,
giveaway.
Smarty.
So let's go, John.
Hello, Smarty. Hello, community.
Hi, hi.
How do you feel, Smarty, being here in an Spanish community? How do you feel the vibes?
I feel excited. I must say. I'm honestly happy to be here, and I'm enjoying the conversation.
Okay, actually, I'm really triggered about what you're saying. You seems like to be really passionate that you love what you're doing right now. So that makes me like wonder who is besides the blockchain, who is Smarty? You know, my question would be, and my first question, I got a couple of questions, would be like, what do you do? What are your hobbies? What really passions you? Something like that.
Okay. Thank you so much. Let me talk about myself a bit. Yeah. I love dancing. That's one of my hobbies. And I love sleeping too. Yeah, I love sleeping, honestly. Although you see me create lots of videos on the timeline, I sleep. Yeah, it helps me refresh and it helps me relax. So I love sleeping. I love dancing. Yeah, those are my hobbies. And what do I do? Okay, I'm fully into the Web3 space. Yes, full time. I graduated about 4 months ago, and now I'm in the Web3 space full time. Before I wasn't into the Web3 space full time. Now I'm in the Web3 space, a content creator, despite you even needing your product. So yeah, I'm a full time content creator. Yeah, a Web3 advocate, and yeah, that is what Smarting is about.
Okay, really nice. Actually, it is funny. I like to sleep as well. So, yeah, Smarty, the first time that I watched one of your videos, you were in a university, and that caught my attention. you know. I remember that in my university there was a like a square, and we call it agoras. I don't know how to pronounce it in English, and we use it to talk, to meet up with different kind of let's say careers within the university, and talk. We use that space to talk, you know. So I was checking Nigeria, and if it's possible, no, it is not too much to you. I would like to know where is that university at? What is that city? Uh, Actually, I got Google Maps here, so I can just maybe make like an idea.
Okay. I'm trying to get the university you are talking about, because we actually had I've Street Manager. I've collaborated with a couple of communities uh, to push the Flare networks. Yes, at different universities actually. So the universities where we had our events was at the University of Benin City, Uniben. That's yes, that was where we had our first meetup. Uniben,
Okay.
Uniben.
Unibank.
Yes, that was where we had our first meetup. Yes, Uniben, University of Benin.
Oh yeah, yeah. Benin. I don't find that city here, but it's okay. I just like wondering who is
You
Mari.
can check for the spelling.
Yeah,
You can
because
I
as
can
you can
type it
see,
out here.
yeah, as you can see here, a community from Colombia. Probably people from Africa are wondering like where Colombia is. You know where I can find Colombia, and it's really nice to see those icons in the map on the map in the Flare page, network page. And I just wondering where is that city, where is that university that is really interested in this ecosystem, in DeFi, in Flare. So just that. Okay, now probably I'm gonna ask you something like, have you have any approach with institution? Have they been like interested in DeFi? Because probably you're talking to people around, people in the universities, streets. But what about institutions? Have you have that approach before?
Okay, now talking about institutions, I've not really reached out to specific institutions around here, and based on the conversation I've had with people around me, I've come to realize that for institutions around me to be fully onboarded here, they need to understand the basics, emphasis on the basics, honestly. So, what we plan to do is to reach out to specific institutions around here and let them know the importance of Web3 to start with. All right, so we've not really hit any institutions around. Our major focus right now includes universities, marketplaces, then parks, but we are definitely going to do that.
Okay.
I typed the name of the university out here. University of Benin. It's a popular university, one of the top universities in Nigeria. Yeah, and it is a federal university. You can check it out.
Yeah, let me see. Benin, you told me now. Venice University.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you?
So we're gonna have. You have another question, John, or everything good?
Yeah, no, actually, that's it. I just wondering who Smarty is.
Okay.
Just saying thank you, Smarty. Actually, educating the people is the right path. Thank you for that effort that you're doing. Thank you, CryptoView, as well. And that's it. I'm just gonna.
Thank you, John. Have a nice day. Now let's see, Flair, Costa Rica. He have a question. Soon we're gonna have Costa Rica in the map. It's something around here in the middle,
Hey,
like
hey, Smarty, how's it going? Blessings. I see what you're
Yeah,
doing.
it's a new.
It's
Hi,
great,
hi. Oh
awesome.
my God,
Happy,
there's a
happy
new
to see
community.
somebody else interested on this projects. Because we've been watching this project from very close for years. And I finally met the right community of people that's actually interested on this stuff. XRP, Flare, and it's I'm extremely happy to have people like you, pushing good content to other languages, because it's only English. And in my case, I deal with my dad. That is my best friend and also my biggest investor. And if he don't approve me for anything, I don't feel right. So I got to explain to him. And I send him videos and I said, do you understand what they said? He's like, yeah, yeah, it's okay. Well, I'm like, okay, you didn't understand what they just said. You know, let's go back together and listen to this news because they just announced, banks and Web3 linking up with the real world, and debit cards and MasterCard announcement and Ripple, and Australia. And oh my goodness, I'm over here, going crazy and just thinking about what's really going on in the world. And we all in here, I believe we are all expecting to retire to Colombia and Costa Rica and somewhere out there where nobody will bother us in the mountain and beaches and we are on the right path.
Eh,
Whoever's listening right now to us, we are on the right path, guys. Just
that's
feel
true.
happy about it.
And especially Flair, Costa Rica, bank de un bank. People from South America and they don't have a bank. It's hard for them to have a bank, and with this technology, they can. And especially if we want to retire over there, I live in the United States, of course. But if every time I go there, like it's hard for them to ask for a loan. It's hard for them to borrow money. It's hard for them to get interest on something. Now I'm telling them, listen, you can save, you can have yield out of it, and build a future, have a vision. Over there in South America, there is no interest. No bank pay you nothing for nothing.
They won't
Nothing.
even let you make accounts. I tried when I was in vacation, like what, 6 years ago. I'm like, oh yeah, I want to do something with Bitcoin. Let me buy some. Or how can I withdraw? And they say, oh no, not in Costa Rica. Nope, and no, and no.
There
It's
you go.
complicated.
It's weird.
So
It's weird. All right, thank you, Flair. I,
it's
I think
coming.
we have somebody new, which is Girls Blockchain. First time I see her, so I don't know if she have a question for our guest. Thank you, Flair. Flair,
Yeah,
Costa Rica.
DM everybody.
Hello.
This is Kene. I don't know if you guys can hear me.
Yes. Just
Yeah,
talk
this
a
is
little
Kene.
louder.
Yeah, this is Kene. This is Kene behind
Oh,
the
hi,
mic.
Kenneth.
Yeah, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. So sorry, I'm using the this is my project account, the community account. So I hopped in. I spoke with Smarty. I've been on the journey. There is an event down here in the southern part of Nigeria. So I went down there to represent some brands. So I'm super happy to see what you guys are doing here, and we know that we are coming in. I've told Smarty that we are coming in on TikTok, so we're gonna be doing some great things on TikTok as soon. Yeah, I see what you guys are doing, and I'm super happy to hear about the Flay Costa Rica, meaning the Flay Colombian has a junior sister now, so called Flay Costa Rica. So everyone should be happy. Oh, we have Flay Venezuela.
Soon,
Wow,
soon,
that's
yeah.
taking off.
That's what I want to make an ambassadors of each country that that's something similar to Binance Angels. You know what Binance Angels do, where they go
Yeah,
to
yes.
universities and teach and all that, Kenneth. What I was trying to do since day one, like I start with Flair. I start in, like, if you see over here, like the first video I made about Flair was Flair in Espanol 5 years ago. That's my first video on YouTube. So my idea was always to bring the Spanish community on board. And then I met the Binance Angels, and I say, you know what? We need an ambassador a program for all these communities all over the world. Maybe not in a monetary way, but they like they can build stuff. So I helped Flair in Espanol. We did the event in Orlando. I didn't participate in the one on Texas because it wasn't out of my schedule, but I'm going to the one in Colombia, and I think Flair Costa Rica is gonna do something soon. He's moving over there pretty soon, and he's gonna do one over there. So it's gonna be
Wow.
more like educational, not like partying and drinking and all that. It's gonna be more like focusing, educating. We're gonna be opening wallets. We're gonna be teaching them how to stake, how to be their own bank, and that's the idea of what I'm trying to do. So yes, yes, what
Yeah,
you're saying
that's
is the
super
truth.
amazing. I really love what you guys are doing. Like you always say, we are community. The language we speak is Flay. Everybody speaks Flay. I don't know, Smarty, are you there?
Yeah,
Yeah, Smarty, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you so much, Mr. Kene, for joining us. Yeah, Mr. Kene is doing a great job when it comes to onboarding girls to the Web3 space. Yes, that is what the gas blockchain is about. Equipping girls, empowering girls, to finding their way in the tech world. So a big shout out to the gas blockchain, and a big shout out to Mr. Kennedy. Yes, I'm here. And as for the flair, Costa Rica, I don't know if I get the name correctly.
Costa Rica.
Flair Costa Rica, yes. As for the Flag Costa Rica, I'm honestly excited to see a new community join us, and this is what is going to happen. We had a space with the communities a few weeks ago. I'm going to reach out to the new communities right now. Yes, let's connect together. We speak one language, so what connects us together is the Flag network, right? So I'm going to
Yes.
reach out to Flag Costa Rica, and I think I saw a new community. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
Play
I
Venezuela. That's Play Venezuela.
all right, we are going to reach out to those communities and unite them together. And a big shout out to the Flair Igniter. Yes, Mr. Crypto View. Thank you so much for getting communities, for uniting communities in the Flair ecosystem. You are the real OG, bro. Thank you so much. Yeah.
I'm trying to, this is a name that I came with. Like they have the angels. We can be the igniters, like the beginning of the flame. I like that name, Flare Igniters. Let's see, I don't know. Maybe it sticks. Let's hope it sticks. I was thinking about the name.
Right.
Definitely, I hope it sticks, and we are buying into it in Africa. I think a couple of communities are going to be coming up as well from Africa. Let's watch out. I think some discussions are going on. So the African team is working, to see how they can get from Ghana, Cameroon, Benin, Congo. So I think a lot is coming up, but I'm super happy, and we are looking out to meet them, meet the new communities as well.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. What you do too, Kenneth. I follow you, everything you do on Twitter, and it's amazing. I want to congratulate you. You are amazing with your community too, and what you do, and everything you do, and for the ecosystem. Like I say, I don't get anything from anybody. Everything I do it out of my own pocket. Uh, but is if we can give away, we have to give away. We have a mentor. Our mentor is a girl, a powerful girl here. Her name is Money Talk. Okay, if you don't follow her, follow her. She gives away a lot, like a lot to the community. She donate like 20,000 flares to the channel. We give away, we give it away to 10 people. We give 1,000 flares each. We got Camila, which is a girl too. She always giving out to the community. We get Teddy Jackie, which is he's from Spain. He gives away too. So the best thing is always give. If the world gives you and these beautiful blockchains and give something back. I give my time back. Like I give away flares too to the community. And that's what we do. That's the way the energy moves around. And trust me, everything is gonna open doors and open things for you eventually. And what you do is amazing.
Yeah, thank you very much. We keep giving back to the society, irrespective of anything. We give back in terms of time, we give back in terms of support, we give back in terms of knowledge, we give back in terms of material for them to read. I think we'll have a couple of discussions. We have a lot of projects, or yeah, projects. I'll call it, I won't call it a product because we are not selling it. So we have a couple of projects we are putting together. Currently, we did our comic book, which is in French and in English. I think we can discuss to see how maybe we translate it to Spanish, so that we could be able, you guys could be able to help us distribute it to the community over there. They could have it as well, so we can discuss that to see, okay, what does it take, how will it look like, because we want to get young girls. I'm super happy. Camila is a lady. You talked about your mentor as well. She's
Yeah.
also a lady. So I think these are the inspiration the younger girls will be able to have to be able. I think someone said DJ Jockey. I think DJ Jockey is a lady as well.
No,
We have
Joker
a
is
lot of
a man,
women.
is a man, but he
Okay,
went
okay,
to the
okay. Yeah.
Orlando community meetup. He's a pretty cool dude in the community. But we got plenty girls here. We got
Yeah. So we have the
Robles,
light
we
of
got
Smarty.
Edita, we got
Yeah.
Beata, we got Money Mexican. Oh, yeah, I'm telling you, it's like so many. I cannot even. We got Loli. I cannot name them all. There's too many. Like 18% of my community are females, and I try to help them, encourage. Like we promoting right now this well, promoting, no, what I'm saying is encouraging them to be a certified in the blockchain. Okay, we got Money Talk. They took this to our attention to get certified on the blockchain. She gave away three already on the Women's Day on Sunday. She will
Mm,
give away
yeah.
three of them worth $800 each certificate. So she gave it
Mm,
away, and then you can get certified. She help you get a job, no matter where you are in the world. You know, I was telling Smarty that she knows about the blockchain and all this. She should get into get certified. You know, and they pay a lot for these type of jobs, and you can do it anywhere in the world. So that's why we encourage women and men to get certified. You know, I know it's good to trade and buy the token and all that stuff, but if you really want to make the money, get certified, get a job in the blockchain, help a community grow in your community, and you're going to be growing too if you do these type of things, you know.
yeah. So thank you very much, Crypto View. Like Smarty call you, I think he said Flay Igniter. So I think we'll keep going. We'll keep the fire going. I missed our last space, which was yesterday.
Yes.
But I'm not going. I'm going to be back. I'm going to be back by next week to my base, and I'm gonna be beside Smarty. We're gonna have an amazing section next week as well. So thank you guys for having us or having me today. I'll still be on the speaker role to listen to the conversation.
Yes. So what we're gonna do right now, Kenneth, this is something that we do in our show. We always give away something. Like right now to the Smarty community, and we're gonna give away 10,000. Sorry, 1,000 flares. And well, the way that we do it is in a pretty cool way. What we do is we do a marble race. Are you ready for this? We're gonna do a marble race with the participant. Okay, this is all the participants. This is a Smarty community. She gave me the names already. So what we do is we starting the race right now, as we always do. You know, we have a community member called Adi. Adi, he do the turkey ignition. You know, the turkey ignition, and it goes something like this. I'm gonna try. I'm not the best at it. I'm gonna try. Okay. He goes, oh, there you go. We got Adi here. We got Adi here. He's gonna say it himself. This is the person who start the race all the time. Okay, this is the person that start the race all the time, and
So
also
we're beginning
he's a.
in three, two, one.
There you go. That's how we start the race here. So what happened is we getting all these marbles. They fighting for to be in the first place. One thing that I choose this environment, which is like all the planets, is because Flare is a universe, okay, and we all over Earth, the moon, the Saturn, everywhere. That's why I choose this beautiful race on the planets. Okay, so we see the marbles there going. They fighting to be the first one or the second one. So okay. Oh, I got an extra one there that it shouldn't be there, but let's see. We got Prince going first right now in the first place. We got Prince. We got Smarty,
Oh,
Active
Smarty is
Aura,
number three.
Stanley. What happened, Adi? Oh, Adi left already. He came to start the ignition. So we're going right now through, I think it's Mars. We're going through Mars right now. Eventually, I
Yeah,
hope
Smarty
Flair
is
goes to
number
Mars.
three. Yeah,
Oh my
Smarty is number
gosh!
three. Smarty is number three. Okay, number two. Smarty is number two.
Smarty's number
This
two
is
right now.
interesting.
I know. I
Yeah,
told you
Smarty
you're
is
gonna
number
love it.
two.
I told you you're gonna love it.
Ooh.
This is how we give away flair and we give
Whoa, whoa,
away
whoa, whoa, whoa.
certification.
Smarty is number one.
Smarty's going
Smarty is
number
number
one right
one.
now. She's going to Saturn.
Wow.
Let's have a little close up. Let's see what she's doing right there.
Yeah. Smarty is number one.
There you go. She
What-
always
what-
number one. What are you talking about? Smarty's number one always. She jumped. Let's see. Oh, she made it. She made it. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so we're going to the second part right now. We're gonna have some traps too. Okay, so people might drop or might stay, which is fun. We're going through the. I think this is Jupiter right now, so we're going to Jupiter. That's what Flair is gonna reach all the way to Jupiter. Okay, let's hope. So we got Prince in the first place. We got Smarty second, but this is not over, guys. This is not over. We got Stanley. We have who else we got here from Smarty community. We got Farshe. We got Ken. Active something. I couldn't read the name pretty good, but let's see who's in the first place. We got Prince.
Smarty.
Prince and Smarty right there fighting for the first place. We are about to get to the we are about to get to the
Oh my
end.
god.
Smarty, go. Wow.
Oh, Smarty dropped. No, we lost Smarty. So we got Prince. We got Prince. This is things that happen here. You know, people drop at the last minute.
Oh my god. Prince might win though.
Prince might win. Let's see.
don't
This
think
is a bot that I made by mistake. So Robert Teen is not part. I don't think he's part of your community. So the second winner is gonna be the winner, and I think it's Prince. Prince is gonna be the winner right there. Oh, let's see. We got Prince, the winner right there. Prince is the winner. So there you go. Your winner. The second place is Farfetch. Then we got Code Bless. Then Stanley. And there you go, guys. That was the race.
Congratulations to the winners.
So we got Prince in the first place right there. Prince in the first place. Oh, that was a shadow ball from the old giveaway that we get. So he wasn't playing. So we got Prince, and what we do, because we educate here what to do. When you get a prize, and this is a little education for everybody. When you win a prize with crypto, never send your wallet, okay? Always send your exchange receipt tokens. So what I need Prince to do is to send me his wallet from the exchange, and I will send them the 1,000 flares. You can DM me, Prince, or you can DM Smarty, and Smarty will DM me the wallet. So we make sure he's the right person and we don't get scammed and sending the tokens to the wrong person. Okay. So you can send the wallet to Smarty. Okay, the received wallet for flare. I prefer, like I said, to be an exchange. Remember, these blockchains are public. Anybody can see your wallet. Like if you send something, I can go to the blockchain and see exactly what your wallet have inside. So never, when you get these giveaways, especially online, never give your wallet away. Always go to an exchange, get the Flare wallet, the receive wallet from the exchange, and that's the one you send. Okay. That way nobody can see you because that's a private blockchain. Okay, it's a private blockchain. Nobody can see what you have of the exchange, and then later on you send it to your wallet, your Bifrost wallet or whatever wallet that you use, and do your staking, your farming, and start producing you those 1,000 flares. I hope it turns into $1,000 one day. That's my goal, you know.
Right. Congratulations, Precious. Congratulations, friends. That is good. And thank you, Crypto View. At this point, I want to give a big shout out to the Colombia family. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the support. I have about 1.3 1.36, okay, 1.36k points. Wow, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for gifting me the points. I'm excited and I'm grateful.
Yeah, thank you very much, Crypto View. Super excited to be here. I enjoyed the streaming, and we'll discuss with Smarty. I think we're gonna switch our coffee time space S and Twitter and sorry TikTok. Maybe I'll become
Yes.
a TikTok fan. I'll get my account ready. Hopefully next week. I'm not a Twitter fan. Sorry, I'm not a TikTok fan, but I will do that. So thank you very much for having me. Really appreciate.
Well, the good thing, Kenneth, the good thing about TikTok is you can also get prizes. You know, like you see Smarty, she got like 1,000 tokens. And those tokens, they can be, my community is very give. You know, my community gives a lot. They love to give to all the guests and the people around. They always love to donate, and they're very happy with what I do because I do it for free. So they feel like, you know what, let me help Crypto View to and his host, to be out there. So I want to thank, gracias comunidad, gracias de verdad por haberle donado a Smarty y a Ken. De verdad los aprecio mucho. Gracias por esas donaciones que le dieron. And yes, Ken, this is the best thing of TikTok, and that's why I love this platform. Even though that I'm transmitting right now on YouTube, and I'm also transmitting on X. If you go to X right now, I'm transmitting over there. Like you can see the live stream on X. One other thing that I did is I put subtitles because I know my Spanish community, they don't speak English. But like you see, I have a live translator. They can read everything we're talking. It's not like 100% accurate, but it do the job.
That's very good. That's very good. So we'll look into that. Once I touch my base, I'll discuss with my super anchor Smarty. Smarty is a nice guy. Nice guy. I'll call him my guy. I know she's a
It's
lady.
my body, my
Yeah, so
body.
yeah, my body. We have a lot of super amazing women in the space, especially in play. We have the likes of Sarah, we have the likes of Smarty, we have the likes of AC, and some of the guys from your community. So we are super excited to always join, support what you guys are doing. We'll prepare ourselves more and more to educate more people because the point of everything for me is just education, not even the earning. We need education for people to really understand what's going on. So education will keep it up. Street Play Niger has been doing a lot of jobs. Gears blockchain as well. Play Colombia, Play, I believe Play Espanol and other persons have been doing great. So to my Play family, I love you guys. Let's keep it up. Hopefully next streaming I'll be coming in with my personal account to join you guys. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you. And Kenneth, we're gonna thank you, Kenneth. Thank you. We're gonna be educating in Colombia. We're gonna have the first Flair event in Colombia in May. Okay, in May we're gonna have our first Flair event in Colombia, and we're gonna be educating only. It's an educational. We already have people that give us the donate the food. We already have somebody who donate the venue. We have over 12,000 flares that we're gonna be opening wallets live to the people of Colombia, teaching them how to stake, how to farm, how to open a wallet, how to wrap, how to have all these amazing things that Flair have to offer. We're gonna be showing all that. It's gonna be an event on Pereira, and it's gonna be the first one of the community. No drinking, no partying, none of that. It's gonna be strict, educational. We're gonna have food, and we're gonna have regular drinks. So Flair Colombia, I'm not gonna be traveling. I'm gonna be virtual, but I'm also gonna give an speech, and I'm gonna tell them virtually how to do things also. And we're gonna have Fico over there, which is Crypto Fico, that is the owner of Flair Colombia account, teaching them in person how to open the wallet, how to use the Bifrost wallet, how, and then we're gonna give away the flares right there. And the other event that we're gonna be attending is gonna be the Crypto Latin Fest, which is an event of more than last year was 6,000 people. I think this year is over 7,000 people. I'm gonna have a booth for Flair Colombia to give away, like we're gonna have like little merchandise, Flair Colombia merchandise. Let me show you the Flair Colombia merchandise. You're gonna love this. Give me 1 second of your time, and I'm
Maybe
gonna show you what
we're
we've
gonna
been
send
done,
we're
we've
gonna
been
send
doing.
some piece send some piece for me and Smarty, like
Yes, we
down
will.
here.
We already spoke about that. This is the shirt that we created, and this is gonna be the cup, okay? And this is the hat. So we're gonna have a kit that we're gonna send to Africa to you guys. I already spoke to Flair Colombia to do this. So at the event, we're gonna have the items, and we're gonna send it to you guys. Yes, yes, yes. You're gonna
Oh
have your
my word!
Flair
Thank you
Colombia
so much.
merchandise. Yes.
Let's go! Let's go! I'm looking forward to having a mensch from Colombia. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. I look forward to joining, collaborating on spaces. And apart from Flair Coffee R, yes, I'm going to be joining with Street Fair Niger. And also, just as Mr. Kenneth mentioned, we are bringing Flair Coffee R to TikTok too. So we are going to be doing it on X and on TikTok. So yeah, thank you so much once again, Crypto
Hey,
View. Thank
Victor.
you.
Hey,
Fito is back.
Mari. I want to my mentor to show you the other ways that we get together to help the and the community to help our Flair Colombia and Fico Juarez. Show them how we get together to upgrade all the technology for Flair Colombia to keep doing those amazing tutorials.
Okay,
Mentor
so
Crypto View.
well, this is something that we have Fico Flair Colombia. He have a little laptop, okay, and he don't have much income because he had a open surgery on his heart, so he learned about Flair while he was being in surgery. When he was on his house, he was a little like let me read about this concept. Fito, if you can send it to me because I cannot find it real quick. So what happened is he started learning about Flair, okay, and then he came out. He started with Flair in Espanol. And me, I was telling him everything, and then Flair in Espanol, they got separated, and he opened Flair Colombia. He said, you know what, I wanna start my own community, but he got a little laptop, and he tried to do what I do, but it's difficult for him. So what we did as a community, we got together and we got him a nice computer that we're building right now, that I'm gonna show you the pictures if Fico send it to me. Fito send it to me.
It is already in your Telegram.
Yes, 1 second. The problem is I don't find you. If you don't, I got you. I got you right here. So we got this nice computer that we building for Flair Colombia, so he can start streaming in a high definition and doing all those nice tutorials that he do to us every Monday.
Let me tell you something. My mentor is full of surprises. That little box full of surprises. He also knows about technology, and the hands that you're seeing on that on top of that computer is Crypto View, my mentor, and I was helping him get together that computer. He is the one. He's the technician.
Yeah, because that's
amazing.
how I start. When I start in crypto, one thing that I'm a computer engineer, and that's how I start in crypto. When I told you, do you remember I told you in 2015, late 2015, I start mining Ethereum. I create my own rigs. I build my own rigs of mining, This is my mining rigs. And I also build it from wood. It's from scratch, from scratch. I start building this wood, and that's my mining farm. That's how I start mining. And then I say, you know what? Let me build this computer for Flair Colombia, so he can do all these good tutorials that we do every Monday. Every Monday we have live 2 hours help answering questions here on TikTok, how to set up your wallet, how to do all these things in Flair. Every Monday we here doing this. So I say, you know what, Flair Colombia, you need a better computer so we can do this more often. So what I did is I talked to the community, and I talked to Fito, and we say, you know what, I have this component, and I say, you know what, I have these other components. Let's put them together and build this powerful computer for Flair Colombia, because that's what we do here, guys. We help the community, give and educate, give our time and educate.
Whew. Thank you so much, CryptoView, and thank you to all the contributors, and a big congratulations to Fito. And I'm honestly looking forward to having you, set up your live stream. And trust me, send me an invitation. I'm going to fly down. Trust me. Yeah. Thank you so much once again, and congratulations, Fito.
Hey,
Sure.
Smarty, of course. And we are all together now, a huge community with you guys in the other side of the world. We're going to be at the same community. It doesn't matter that you are there and we are here. We are connected through the metaverse. So that's amazing. And yes, as Joe just as to you show you guys, we got together here to get this technology, and another angel from the community is sending to Colombia.
Yep. Yep. And this is for you guys to know, this is the format. This is the format that we use. We got Flair Colombia, which he now, after the surgery, he cleaned pools. Okay. He cleaned pools the whole day. And then at night he comes to do tutorials and give to the community out of nothing. And this is the format that we use for the tutorials. Like we both down here, we have the wallet open. We answering questions in TikTok, and we show them all the Flair protocols, how they work, what benefits that they have, what percentages that they can get, and that's how we give also to the community, besides the giveaways, of course.
Wow, thank you so much, guys. And I just want to say this: if you want to talk about a specific concept in the Flare ecosystem, maybe protocol, and you want it simplified, because our mission is to simplify it, using the normies language, don't hesitate to hit me up, bro. I'm going to come over and talk about what I know about the subject or the protocol. So thank you once again, and I hope we are able to collaborate more soon. Yeah, this discussion or this conversation has been amazing, and I've been enjoying myself here. So a big shout out once again to the community, all the people that joined us today. You guys are amazing, and I love you all. Yes, I love you. I'm sending lots of loves from my region to you. Thank you so much once again, everybody. And thank you, Fito.
Thank you. I hope you have fun and you really like the life, and you're welcome to.
Smarty, absolutely. It's the other way around. Thank you. Thank you for being here, Smarty.
Yep. And Smarty, when you see me live, you can show up anytime. Don't be afraid that you don't speak Spanish. I got if I don't have the translator going on, I can always tell the community what you want to say. So don't worry about it. Don't be an stranger here in the community. The Spanish community love your intel and all these normies, flair for normies that you do.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hi, Smarty. Thank you very much. Have a nice day, and thank you for coming.
Hey,
here,
Smarty.
okay?
Thank you, Smarty. Take care. Be safe.
All right. Bye.
Bye, Smarty.
Bye bye.
Bueno, señores, ese fue Smarty y para contestar un poquito las preguntas de la comunidad, no estamos, no es que siempre va a ser en inglés, ¿verdad? Sino que hay miembros, o sea, tenemos que entender algo. El mundo de las criptos está en inglés, ¿ok? Y tenemos que...
Global y en inglés.
Global y en inglés, correcto. Entonces, la única forma de poder invitar gente, ¿verdad? Más que todo especialistas de la blockchain y todo eso, casi siempre están en inglés. Entonces yo me inventé este sistema de subtítulos para poder hacer esto. Pero déjame despedirme de las otras plataformas. Bueno, señores, gracias. Este fue CryptoView y estábamos con Smarty. Y hasta la próxima. Si quieren seguirme, vénganse para el TikTok. Dentro de un par de horas vamos a subir el